Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Auto Tune-Up. The Porsche 911 Carrera S has always been a symbol of pure driving passion. For decades, it has stood as the heart of the Porsche lineup, a car that connects you to the road in a way few others ever could. And now, for 2026, Porsche says this is the most advanced, most capable, and yet most emotionally engaging 911 Carrera S ever built. Today, we're diving deep into what makes this icon new again, and the design, the performance, the tech, and the driving feel to see if the 2026 Carrera S still deserves to wear that legendary 911 badge. This is Car Auto Tune-Up, and if you love cars that mix art, precision, and adrenaline, buckle up, this is one you'll want to hear about. First impressions matter, and the new 911 Carrera S wastes no time making one. The 2026 model evolves the timeless 911 shape rather than reinventing it, because Porsche knows that silhouette is sacred. From the side, that instantly recognizable roofline flows smoothly from the windshield down to the rear haunches, creating a look that's both muscular and elegant. Porsche's designers have refined every curve and surface for better aerodynamics and cooling efficiency, while still keeping that classic 911 soul intact. Move to the side and you'll notice slightly wider rear fenders, giving the car a broader stance that translates visually into power and grip. The wheels available up to 21 inches come in new forged designs that are both lighter and stronger, wrapped in specially developed Michelin Pilot Sport tires. Porsche's brake calipers peek through in signature red or optional yellow for carbon ceramic brakes, adding that motorsport flair that reminds you this is no ordinary coupe. At the rear, the 2026 Carrera S keeps the full-width LED light bar but refines it with a thinner, more elegant strip that emphasizes the car's width. The active rear spoiler has been re-engineered for faster deployment and greater stability at high speeds. Twin oval exhaust tips sit neatly in a redesigned diffuser, and for those who know Porsche's design language, these little changes speak volumes. It's modern without being over-designed, a masterclass in subtle evolution. Now step inside, and the transformation feels even more pronounced. The interior of the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera S blends tradition with next-generation technology in a way only Porsche seems to get right. The first thing you notice is the driver-focused layout. Everything is where it should be. The steering wheel is slightly smaller, with new touch-sensitive controls that feel more responsive and premium. Behind it, the instrument cluster now features a fully digital curved display, but Porsche wisely keeps a central analog tachometer because some things shouldn't change. The infotainment system runs Porsche's latest PCM 7.0 interface on a crisp 12.9-inch touchscreen. It's faster, more intuitive, and fully supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The menus are simplified, with smoother graphics and voice commands that actually work naturally. The cabin also introduces new ambient lighting options and improved noise insulation, making it quieter on the highway and more comfortable on long drives. Material quality is everything you'd expect from Porsche. Every surface feels meticulously finished. Leather, brushed aluminum, and optional carbon fiber inserts cover most of the cabin. The seats, now redesigned for 2026, offer greater side support for spirited driving while maintaining long-distance comfort. Porsche even offers a new sustainable leather alternative that looks and feels just as premium. Small details like the click of the drive mode selector or the damped motion of the cup holder remind you that this is German craftsmanship at its finest. The rear seats remain small. Let's be honest, they're more for luggage or short trips with small passengers, but that's part of the 911 DNA. The front trunk, or frunk, provides a decent 4.5 cubic feet of space, just enough for weekend bags. Under the hood now let's talk performance, because that's where the 911 Carrera S truly separates itself from the crowd. Power comes from a revised 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, producing 455 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque, a modest bump over the previous model. But the improvements go deeper than numbers. Porsche has refined the turbo response and added a new intercooling system, giving you sharper throttle response and more consistent power delivery even under track conditions. Made it to the 8-speed dual-clutch PDK transmission, the Carrera S rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds. With the optional Sport Chrono package and launch control, that drops to a blistering 3.3 seconds. Top speed, around 191 miles per hour. But beyond the figures, What's remarkable is how this car feels at the instant connection between your right foot, the steering, and the rear wheels is pure 911 magic. The handling remains surgical. Porsche's active suspension management system continuously adapts to road conditions, while the rear axle steering enhances agility at low speeds and stability at high speeds. The car feels shorter and more nimble than it is, diving into corners with confidence and exiting with grip that seems almost supernatural. The steering is still hydraulic assisted for that natural, tactile feedback is among the best in the world. You feel everything, every pebble and every weight shift, but in a way that's precise, not punishing. And yet, despite all of that performance, the 2026 Carrera S remains surprisingly livable. Switch to comfort mode, and it softens up, cruising smoothly even on uneven roads. The new adaptive dampers and revised chassis tuning make this 911 more versatile than ever, a genuine daily driver that can transform into a track weapon at the flick of a dial. Fuel efficiency improves slightly too, with clever cylinder deactivation and start-stop enhancements keeping it more efficient in city driving. Inside, Porsche has also embraced modern connectivity and driver assistance tech. You get adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a new 360-degree camera system. There's even an optional night vision feature that highlights pedestrians and animals using infrared sensors. But unlike some rivals, Porsche ensures these systems never intrude. They support the driver, not replace them. That's part of the brand's ethos. The driver remains the center of the experience. Now, performance always comes at a price, and for 2026, the Porsche 911 Carrera S starts around $131,000 before options. But as with any Porsche, you can customize it endlessly, from paint to sample colors to carbon fiber trim, sport exhausts, and ceramic brakes, pushing the total well north of $160,000 for a fully loaded model. It's not cheap, but then again, excellence rarely is. What you're paying for isn't just performance numbers, it's engineering perfection and heritage refined over 6 decades. Driving the new Carrera S feels like reconnecting with an old friend, familiar, but sharper and more mature. The way it balances analog charm with digital precision is what makes it so special. It's faster, cleaner, and more efficient, yet it hasn't lost the emotional pull that makes a 911 a 911. Whether you're carving mountain roads, cruising along the coast, or just admiring it in your garage, it always feels special. As the sun sets and the taillights glow red, you can't help but think a Porsche didn't reinvent the wheel, they just perfected it once again. The 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera S is proof that evolution, when done right, can be more powerful than revolution. It's a car that respects its past but looks confidently toward the future. That's our full review of the 2026 Porsche 911 Carrera S. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Has Porsche kept the magic alive, or are the changes too subtle? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of Car Auto Tune-Up. We've got plenty more reviews, comparisons, and behind-the-wheel impressions coming soon. Until next time, drive safe, stay passionate, and keep your engines tuned.